First of all, I am not driving. My wife is driving. Look, Montrezl Harrell. I guess we're going to wait for more people to jump in. So, signs for the full max. The Lakers will have roughly $16 million left below the hard salary cap. They have triggered with signings tonight. Makes retaining Caldwell Pope difficult when filling out the roster. Assuming AD signs the full max, they can't get back Kentavious Caldwell Pope. That's okay. Okay, guys, so I'm just jumping on because I was going to do a story or something, but forget that. So we're just going to react live now to this. So the Lakers just signed Montrezl Harrell using the mid-level exception. So it's 2 years, $19 million. And I know he flopped in the playoffs. He had a lot of reasons for not being 100%. But this gives the Lakers legit depth. They keep Kyle Kuzma. They have Wesley Matthews. They have Dennis Schroeder. Now they have Montrezl Harrell. Their roster is significantly better than the roster that won the NBA Finals last year. Hey, Jeffrey Miller. Shout out to you, buddy. And this makes the Lakers hands down the favorites to go back-to-back next year. So, yeah, that's the thing. Wesley is asking if Montrezl Harrell is going to be the starter. I think he is. So the Lakers lose Dwight Howard to the 76ers. They have JaVale McGee. If I'm the Lakers, I guess I do start Montrezl Harrell at center, start AD at the 4. I know it's a little weird, but this is not, early 2000s basketball. We're really positionless. I mean, you've got LeBron James, who's a forward, playing the point guard position, so forget that. Montrezl Harrell, he was the 6th man of the year last year. Dennis Schroeder, I believe, was 2nd in 6th man of the year voting. So this depth now that the Lakers have, they're absolutely favorites in my book to go back-to-back. Such a better roster. Brian Windhorst just tweeted out that it is basically impossible if AD signs the max, which he's expected to do. It's basically impossible for them to bring back Kentavious Caldwell Pope, which is fine. He should go get his money. But I don't care. I'm not mad at the Lakers front office for doing this. So they swap out KCP. They're probably going to lose Rondo. They may lose Avery Bradley and Danny Green. And they swap that out for, we'll see who else they sign, but Wesley Matthews, Dennis Schroeder, and Montrezl Harrell. They also lose Dwight Howard. I would take those guys over the guys that they're missing. So, you know what? Kentavious Caldwell Pope was their 3rd best player winning a championship. He wasn't that good. He was not a real game changer, right? The Lakers didn't have a 3rd best player last year. Now it's hard to figure out who their 3rd best player is because of how many good options they have to choose from. Is it Dennis Schroeder? Is it Montrezl Harrell? This is a really exciting night if you're a Laker fan. And this goes all back to LeBron James, by the way. LeBron James is the reason all this is happening. This franchise was going nowhere. This franchise had missed the playoffs 5 straight years. They were mismanaged. They gave Timofey Mozgov a $64 million contract. This franchise was one of the most poorly run in the NBA, and then LeBron swoops in and saves them. LeBron comes there. He, I don't want to say engineers the trade, but Anthony Davis wanted to go there after LeBron did. Free agent forward Davis Bertans is signing a 5-year, $80 million deal to stay with the Washington Wizards. Wow, that's a good one too. Okay, so we take Bertans off of the market. By the way, given huge props to LeBron, yes, but here's another thing. Montrezl Harrell going to the LA Lakers, he is taking the mid-level exception for 2 years. It's a 1+1 deal. Montrezl Harrell could have gotten so much more money had he gone to the Charlotte Hornets. They had $19 million in salary cap space, but he chooses to take the mid-level exception of $9.3 million to join LeBron and the Lakers. Why? Because he wants to win a chip first. Second, LeBron is there. People love playing with LeBron. Like in the future, how they're going to love playing with Luka. But right now, this is still LeBron's league. So Montrezl Harrell takes significantly less money to be a Laker, to stay in LA. That is bad if you're the Miami Heat. That is bad if you are the Brooklyn Nets. If you are maybe the Boston Celtics. Any of these teams who are contenders who had the same mid-level exception. This is bad if you're the Dallas Mavericks. They all had that $9.3 million mid-level exception. I'm not sure about the Celtics. But he chose the Lakers. So can you imagine being the Miami Heat right now and thinking, wow, that is all it took to get Montrezl Harrell was the $9.3 million mid-level exception? But hey, he goes to the Lakers. So any news about Harden? No. Yes, Dwight to the Sixers, good. He's going to back up. He's going to back up Joel Embiid, which is great for him, great for the Sixers. By the way, while we're talking Sixers, like, can you imagine this? Daryl Morey goes there, and Daryl Morey. Oh, hey guys, we're passing a crime scene here. Oh, forget it. Whatever. I'm in San Francisco, by the way. Daryl Morey, dude, this is such a. Oh, by the way, Christian Wood to the Rockets. That's huge. But Daryl Morey leaves the Rockets, and he, like, turns around the Sixers overnight. He gets how many shooters? Landry Shamet, Seth Curry. Now he gets a backup center in Dwight Howard. We've got a new breaking news. Alec Burks, a 1-year, $6 million deal to the New York Knicks. Okay, whatever. Yeah. All right. But, guys, I just wanted to react to this Montrezl Harrell news because it's just huge. It's just huge. If I could just whip up a video real quick, I would. But you know what? I think the smart thing to do is to wait until Monday. And we're going to drop really a free agency reaction video on Monday because hopefully we'll have Gordon Hayward signing. And, you know, that'll be good. So, yeah, that's it. Wow, huge news here with Montrezl Harrell signing with the LA Lakers on a 2-year deal. It is a huge day if you are a Laker fan. Yahoo reports, Yahoo sources, miscommunication led to a tweet and delete, resulting to the end of Dwight Howard's chapter with the LA Lakers. So apparently there's a backstory to Dwight Howard tweeting that he's back with the Lakers and then deleting it almost immediately. So anyway, yeah, Laker fans have it real good right now, man. And honestly, it's because of LeBron James. If LeBron doesn't go there, was it 2 years ago, that franchise would still be in the middle of nowhere. But LeBron goes there and he saves the Lakers. They're very lucky. Anything else? Anything else, guys? Yeah, Christian Wood to H-Town is huge, guys. It's, you know, the one question that I have about Christian Wood is that he was supposed to be an immature, maybe locker room problem guy. I'm not driving, guys. My wife is driving. He was supposed to be an immature locker room type guy. That's why the New Orleans Pelicans let him go. And now the Detroit Pistons let him go, and they're a rebuilding young team. So it's like, what's going on with that? No news about Serge Ibaka. Yeah, guys, here's the deal. That's a great point by someone. Wife reveal. She's not in the mood. So here's the deal. With the Charlotte Hornets, they miss out on Montrezl Harrell here. What are they going to do with this $19 million? Are they going to panic and make that move for Russell Westbrook? Are the Charlotte Hornets going to make this move for Russell Westbrook because free agency is not going their way right now? Who's going to take the Hornets cap space? Who's going to take their $19 million? Free agent Joe Harris is returning to the Brooklyn Nets, reports Shams Charania. So the Brooklyn Nets are going to retain Joe Harris, which is huge for them for several reasons. He is, to me, the best shooter on the market because he does a lot more than shoot, and he shoots at a high clip, about 40% from downtown, but he also can defend, and he's also a facilitator. So very good for him. He and Bogdan Bogdanovic are both great. All right, guys, so we're just going to sign off here. I really wanted to react to this Trez news. Great day to be a Laker. Cannot believe he took a lot less money than he could. They lose Dwight Howard, but they get a much better player in Montrezl Harrell. The Lakers are stacked. The Lakers are hands down now my favorite to repeat as champs. So this Lakers-Clippers rivalry is getting more heated as one of their best players goes across the hallway at Staples Center to be a Laker. It is insane, guys. All right, we'll catch you later.